What makes up East Harlem is it's a mixture of different ethnicities. It's predominantly Hispanic, a lot of Afro-American, a lot of Asian, Chinese. I know there's a lot of people from the Middle East moving in as well. And it's been a multi-racial, multicultural neighborhood.
Happens to have the highest proportion of individuals in deep poverty who are having the most trouble affording buses and subways. This district, it sort of is a microcosm of all the problems of inequity in the city of New York and the deep issues that we're going to have to confront to bring this under control.
East Harlem is known to always throw a block party for no reason. The diversity. It is so great to see so many different races together and partaking in activities and so forth.
You have issues around deep poverty, around lack of educational opportunity. And one of the things we began picking up was, in addition to couldn't afford the rent, couldn't afford transportation. And we're actually, in large measure, not being able to get to a job really starts to confine you to one neighborhood. Public housing is in deep trouble. It has $17 billion in unmet capital needs, and that's why there's all these horror stories about elevators failing and mold. This is not accidental. It has to do with not providing the capital upkeep to maintain these units in habitable condition.
The major issue today that I see in East Harlem is the lack of low-income housing, and the majority is of market rates. The entire population of East Harlem can't fit into those criteria. And we're seeing a lot of diversity of people moving in, but it's young middle class.
Places that were empty lots for years or stood there or were boarded up. Why don't you take all of these properties and put low-income housing? It doesn't have to be NYCHA. It could still be low-income housing.
I'm looking forward to a promise that they're going to fight for the area and fight for the city, because what's happening here is happening all over the city. Why can't we live in decency instead of scrounging from paycheck to paycheck?
Stop building the shelter, stop putting the money there. That's just a Band-Aid, that's just a temporary fix. Start building the infrastructure for people so that it can go on from one generation to the next.